Hi everybody, it's your girl Ebony, also known as High Frequency Seeker, and you already know that this channel is to help you build knowledge and skills to attract abundant health, wealth, and happiness into your life. So welcome everyone who decided to click on this video. I definitely appreciate it. Like, you don't know how much that means to me. So let's get into it. The intentions of this video today, this pick a card reading is, well, let me just tell you what it's inspired by. It was inspired by Rich the Kid plug walk. I don't even understand how to my plug talk, okay? Y'all, spirit is the plug. And sometimes I don't be understanding what spirit be wanting. I be like, what you saying? Gods and angels. Help your girl out, okay? Please help your girl out, because I don't know what you're saying. And you know, spirit always comes through in the way spirit comes through. So I was like, you know, let's do a pick a card reading. You know, inspired by like, spirit, what is it that you want? Tell me plain and clear, what is it that you want? So that's what this reading was inspired by, and I hope you enjoy it. You can follow me to the meditation, or I will see you in your pile. Ta-ta. So welcome to the meditation. I just want you to breathe in. Well, first, let's place our hand on our hearts. Place your hands on your heart and just feel your heartbeat. No analyzing it or anything, just feel your heartbeat. And breathe in. Let's breathe in again. And you can say your own intentions if you have, but just stay until your heart is just calm. And when that happens, just smile and enjoy this reading. And I'll see you in your pile. So, hello, welcome pile 1 to this, what does the universe, what is the plug trying to tell us? Pick a card reading. So I do want to say this too. I noticed this during, you know, me choosing the decks. And if you are into Egyptian history, Nut. The blue here is just reminding me of Nut. So that can be an angel, you know, a guide for you. And Nut was like the mother earth, you know. It was the mother archetype. So with all this blue, I'm really feeling Mother Nut's energy, okay? So the theme, of course, if you chose this pal from the crystal, is amethyst. You know, amethyst is a popular one. It's a good one. Trust your intuition, okay? Is the theme of pal 1. So if you have an amethyst, definitely keep it close by, close near you. So let's see what's the first thing the universe wants you. Okay, so this is what the universe wants. Okay. Teacher. We got some teachers here. You might have instinctively known that about yourself. And Spirit is asking you to trust that. Trust your teacher aspect of yourself. That's what Spirit wants for pile 1. How interesting. And you know, it's probably something instinctual that you've been feeling, like a gut feeling. Interesting. Or there could be something that you had, well, that you're going through now that could teach other people. And this is all just a lesson. I'm also picking up history. Some of you are good at history and learning history and teaching that to other people so that they can learn the cycles and not repeat them. And not repeat them. Is what I'm feeling a lot from, you know, spirit here in this card. That's interesting. Okay. Setting up perimeters. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. Okay. So this is also some qualities that is required, that spirit is saying this is a quality, this is something that's required on, you know, for you on this journey right now, is assessing relationships in your life. And are these relationships aligned with your goal? And that could possibly have to do something with what you will teach others. You can teach them about relationships. You're going to be teaching them, you know, about setting your goals and actually accomplishing them. Boundaries, setting boundaries, because, you know, that is not an easy thing to do all the time when stuff is always changing and moving. And have a lot to teach here. It's like the ocean. It's like the ocean, you know. So many different avenues. The ocean is just so wide and yet so colorful. Even in the dark, it's like still light that shines. Interesting. Okay. Wow. And spirit wants you to surrender. That's like a specific action that spirit wants us to take. Well, Pile 1 to take is surrender. That is amazing. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life, just like it is in the ocean. The ocean is wide. The ocean is wide and deep. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, and I also see like exploring things and knowing how to, like, even though you because that's what I picked up too here in the qualities required, is that, you know, some people want to go beyond the boundaries so they can set new ones, and that's okay. And that's okay too, because yeah, illusionary control, there's enough and there's a lot for everybody. Okay. But this specific action for Pile 1 is to surrender. And this is surrender within the soul. This here, right here, setting these perimeters is really on like this 3D physical plane, setting boundaries, maybe with like eating or like exercise, like, or money. This right here, you know what, this right here is setting perimeters physically, but surrender in the spirit world. That's what the high priest is. living in both world, like understanding this 3D realm and understanding your soul, because your soul is bound. Your soul is boundless. Like, it has no limits or control, but this 3D realm does. And for your soul and your body to connect, there's have to be some perimeter set up. It has to be some perimeter set up. And you're going to have to trust your intuition with this amethyst here. But God wouldn't have gave you the purpose, wouldn't have gave you the feeling if it wasn't meant to be. That's why our spirit is saying a specific action is to surrender. Surrender to spirit. And these qualities are required is going to have to be some boundary setting in the 3D realm. Yeah. Pile 1 got a job to do. Pile 1 got it's an assignment. An assignment. What's gonna, what else do you have for Pile 1, Spirit? Anything else you want to add? Let's see. Okay. King of Swords, Judgment. It's more surrender. More of, this 10 of Swords here. And you know how the King of, the King of Swords has set boundaries to the point like, no, these are my boundaries. This is what it is now. But this is more surrender. Like, you have to surrender to that. Like, we're creating more now. And it's, 10 of Swords. Let's get more clarification on that. I just got, I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna work harder. Yeah. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. But there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And this is a lot of mental Pile 1. This is all mental control. Like, and this is, you know, kind of self-imposed limitations mentally. Pile 1 is mentally holding their self back. And surrendering to spirit, because we got the Ace of Wands here. So surrendering to spirit, a new fire, a new creativity, a new plan will come about. But it's going to take surrendering to spirit on this one, Pile 1. To get through all of this pain right here, you're going to have to give it to spirit. You have to really trust yourself. That's why I was saying learning history, reading like other people's experiences would help you through that. Because you got to go through the pain to get to the light. We have no choice but to go through the pain to get to the light. And Pile 1, you're going to be taking that journey, and it's going to help a lot of people. It's going to help a lot of people. Spirit, what's this Ace of Wands? What's the Ace of Wands? One more circle. getting you unstuck, teaching you new things with this Hierophant card, or yeah, I would say a mentor as well, someone to help guide you through this emotional time. That's what that Ace of Wands is about. When you trust Spirit, when you let go and trust Spirit to bring you a mentor who can help you release these feelings from maybe childhood or past feelings that you have. Yeah, it's going to be a process. It's going to be a process, Power One, to do this. So this isn't something that you're going to get through quickly. It's not going to happen quickly. This is the process. That's why you're going to have to learn to trust your intuition more, which is yourself and spirit and people around you. Because I guess some people think that, I wish I had my, I recommend this book, you guys. Robert, what's his name? Robert Greene, the guy who made The Art of War, also made a book called Self-Mastery. Okay. And the mentor, the student teacher mentor phase, it's a whole phase in there. It's a whole thing that he talks about that every great person goes through. Every great person had a mentor, had someone to follow, had, guidance through their journey. And I feel like, that's kind of been lost a little bit, but it's coming back. So be open to Spirit offering, someone coming to help you. Okay. That's what I want to say. Be open to someone coming to help you through this pain. Because you don't have to, even though you're a king or a queen, you don't have to do it alone. This is not, we're independent, but there are other people out there that help us, that have been through things that can help us on our journey. Yeah, even with the Six of Cups, yeah. Yeah, mentor. But you got to be open to it, because that's what I'm feeling here too. It's like you may be like, I want to do it on my own, which, I mean, you can, but I'm just letting you know, most great people who had a mentor. Most great people had a mentor. And yeah, most great people have a mentor. That's why I was saying read history, because you know what, it might not be even a physical person. It could be like a person that you read out of a book. It could be that as well. Move these to the side. Let's see here. I'm just trying to make sure there wasn't anything else that Spirit wanted me to say, the angels wanted me to say for you guys. I also have a teacher reading that if you want to check out. We're going to read this, since this is on the 3D plane, and quality. This is the qualities that are required. We're going to read that one to give you better understanding of the qualities that Spirit is asking. Okay. Is a relationship taken away from other areas of your life? Are you getting off track because of demands that are seeping into your personal space? If the primary reason for your connection with another is no longer a benefit, or if the relationship seems to be a never ending loop, it's time to make the decision to set some new boundaries. Yeah. Assessing your relationships also is going to be really important for this pile one. If you're being challenged personally, you will need to remain emotionally mature in dealing with the negative energy from others. You need to be clear in your own mind about what your boundaries are. You get to determine what is and is not acceptable on an emotional level. You are more than capable of being level-headed and in control of your emotions. Use your emotional intelligence to make smart decisions. Okay, remember to not let circumstances or whims sway you from your core belief system as morals. This is also a reminder to reinstate boundaries you already have in place. Okay. So that's why all those swords came out. Yeah. These mental, setting the boundaries mentally is going to be key here. Setting new boundaries mentally is going to be key for pile one. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye. Hello. Sorry. Hello, everybody, and welcome to pile two. Let's see here. I just want to see if I'm feeling anything. Definitely this is the theme, get laser focused. Getting laser focused. I love the blue. It's a pretty stone. Okay, let's see what we got. What spirit, what the universe wants. Increase. Wow. Wow. Spirit wants an increase. That's interesting. Okay. An increase. An increase of what, Spirit? Childlike devotion. Ooh. That is nice. These are the qualities that are required from Spirit. It's a childlike devotion. And let's see what else. Specific action required. 6th chakra. The energy of the third eye supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. This is specific actions that Spirit wants you to use. And that's working on your 6th chakra. And using it. Woo! And the 6th. Using that third eye. Using that third eye. And you know, like, our third eye is where our imagination lives, where our inner child can live. You are multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. And once you do that in your third eye, it automatic, it's going to come out here on the physical world. And it's going to give you an increase. An increase in so many things. Mentally, emotionally. Wow. And this is Wow. So pile 2, an increase with childlike devotion of your 6th chakra, which is your 3rd eye. And this is like so cool because the qualities that are required is a childlike devotion. You got to go back and be that little, that sounds fun. Honestly, it's like you dreaming in your 3rd eye, come back to this physical plane, have that same energy that you have in your 3rd eye on this physical plane. You got an increase. You got an increase. You got an increase. No more, you're not guarded anymore, you know, which leads to fulfillment. This is the card of the 6 of Cups, is that childhood feelings. See how she's like dream, you know, and this is like an elephant with wings, you know. This high priestess, the high priestess knows how to use her 3rd eye. The high priestess understands that they are a magician. This is so Alice in Wonderland, guys. This is so Alice in Wonderland. I feel like I keep moving the card. Sorry, guys. This is so Alice in Wonderland. Like, this is so specific. I want you to, Spirit's like, I want you to increase. The plug is like, I want you to increase, okay? And I do need you to have that childlike devotion. Use your 3rd eye. And you become the star. That's it. Wow. And once you get laser focused on that, in the 3rd eye, and then you could like, there's no stop it, you know what I mean? It's total increase. It's total increase. Let's read that card. Let's increase me. Let's see. Because that right there, that's okay. Sorry, it's taking me so long. A road, a road to a beautiful state is lined with flowers and bright crystals on each side. This heralds a time of great growth for you. Perhaps you will be increasing the size of your family or your business, or you may be thinking of buying real estate, starting a building project, or making some investments. If any of these things is on your mind, now is the time to investigate your options and take action. The cycles in your life have led you to a wonderful time of increase. While it's true that the expansion may come from a sudden windfall like an inheritance or a stock paying off, it is more likely that the cycle could call for great effort. In fact, planning, energy, and attention may be required to make the expansion complete. That childlike devotion. Be willing to jump into the activity with enthusiasm. Lay the groundwork and make your plans. Your close attention will ensure that this expansion moves in a beneficial direction. Like, I don't even... I don't even know what else to say. I mean, Spirit just made it so clear. Spirit just made it so clear. You know what else I got here too? I just got the Matrix. And I'm gonna bring it back to this card. You know what I'm saying? I come up from a video game era. And I used to play, you know what I'm saying? I don't really play the new video games now, but I come from a video game era. And then learning this, learning spirituality, we really live in the Matrix. This is really a game. You just got to learn how to play the game. And if you're one of those new gamers who like Grand Theft Auto and all those other games, like, just learn how to play this game. Learn the game of life. You know? You are the controller of the life. You are the magician. You are the one behind the controller. Your thoughts, you know, your feelings and your actions control the game. You are the player. And you play the game through your third eye. Okay? Through the memories in the past, things that you want to change, things that you want to do. Like, you dreaming, you can really do it. I mean, you got to put in some action and, you know, trust in spirit, but that's all it really takes. Truthfully, that's all it really takes. Some days are easier than, you know, some days are easy, some days they're hard, but like I said, we live in a video game. We live in a video game. You just have to learn how to play this game. And that's all Spirit wants you to do. It's time to level up. It's levels to this game. It's levels to this. Someone could be going through like their Saturn return, and could be the lessons that you're going to learn. Is, you know, how to play the game. Just growth here. Healing. Opportunities. Like, literally magic. This is what magic is. And you know how to create it. You know how to create it, and you're going to show us how to do it. Spirit said Pal 2 is going to show you how to do it. I like it. I like it, Pal 2. Show me. Show me your magic. It's like a superhero. You see this fish right here? They're like, look at them. They're like glowing. Look at all that. You are multi-talented. Complex being. Embrace and love who you are. Whatever you're dreaming through your third eye, whatever is going on in your sixth chakra, Spirit said, bring it on out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Get laser focused and bring them out. I love it. Oh my God. Yes, Pal 2. Yes. So that's all I have for you guys. I will see you in the next one. Hello, Pal 3, and welcome to your part of the reading. So let's get into it, okay? What does the plug have for you? What has the plug been trying to tell you? Well, the first thing we know is get back in balance, okay? Get back into balance. All right? That's the first thing that Spirit, the angels, and the guides want you to know. Is we're going to get you back in balance, baby. Okay? Behind the mask. Okay. Spirit wants... Okay. Behind the mask. And I don't know if Spirit wants you to go behind the mask or find what's under the mask, but we're going to find out about this mask that's been going on, okay? Disengage from outcomes. Okay. Some qualities that are required. Integrity. The energy of integrity supports our choice to be consciously truthful and honest while being guided by high moral standards. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness and you might be holding on to. Okay. All right. Pile 3. Oh, pile 3. So let's see. First, we're going to start off with this mask situation. What's going on with this mask, Spirit? What's going on with the mask? A woman wears a elegant mask that covers the top of her face. It hides her identity. Beautiful. Even her friends won't be able to recognize her. The card reveals an important conflict in your intentions. You have times when you view yourself you have times when your view of yourself is so depleted. You believe you must hide so you are and pretend to be someone you're not. Okay, so letting go of the mask. Let's get you into a whole lot of this gets you into a whole lot of mental messes. You compare yourself to others, always competing and often losing in your own mind. Your perfectionism can create performance anxiety and cause you to worry about what others think. Worst of all, this ongoing current of self-judgment becomes a raging, energetic river that pushes your goals away. It's absolutely impossible to attract your real desires if you never allow yourself to be the real you. This card is telling you that you can and must shed the false confinement of yourself. No matter how deep this pattern is, your value comes from eternal truth, not from others' input. So choose to relax and let the mask go. Open up to the spirit of light within and around you and be yourself. When you accept yourself as you are, no matter what anyone else may think, you will feel completely liberated, perhaps for the first time in your life. Okay, so pile 3. Releasing the mask at the party is what Spirit wants from you. Because you didn't have to wear a mask to the party. Okay? This is a free-flowing party, okay? We, in this party, we value who you truly are, you know? You don't have to wear a mask to the party. You can be exactly who you are and be loved for exactly who you are. That's why that's why this message was get back into balance. Okay? So the qualities to do that to help you release this mask is disengage from outcomes. Disengage from outcomes. And I mean, that's what the reading was about. You know, putting on for others. Putting on for others and disengaging from outcomes. And this, you know, this isn't easy because of how we grew up. You know, of how we grew up. We grew up in a way of do as I say and not as I do, right? So that has made us hide and think about everything everyone else is going to say before we can even think about what we truly want. And that's truly what matters, is what you want and not what somebody else's want. That's what truly matters. And in this society, I have great hopes that that is going to change and that is going to be different. And it's going to be a process, but I truly believe that can happen. And people who, you know, whoever chose PAL 3, you're gonna take off. It's like, it's I just got this vision of like you taking off the mask and people still being in awe of you. Like, it's still beauty behind the mask. You're still amazing behind the mask. You didn't even need it. But, you know, your intentions was to please others and not please yourself. And that's where Spirit wants you to focus, is on what you want. Not what others want for, you know, what others want, but what do you want? And that it keeps you in, you know, in line integrally. I don't say that right. With integrity. It keeps you truthful and it keeps you honest. And it keeps your morals high because you know you deserve, you know who you are. Because you know who you are. So Spirit, what advice, what else, let's see. What other advice do we have for PAL 3? Six of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. So what I picked up here is, you know, your guard, your mask, has kept you safe, has kept you winning for a long time. And to take that off will be devastating, right? And you may not feel like you're not going to know where to go. Where do I belong? You know, trying to fit in. Trying to fit in with this 5 of Pentacles. Because, I mean, we don't want people to see who we really are because you feel like it might devastate you. But we create, especially with this intentions card, we create our reality, okay, through how we think and how we feel about ourselves. And with our actions, right? So if you think that this mask is keeping you covered and safe when it's not, you know, you're already dreaming of we're already dreaming of this outcome. I'm not trying to, like, you're already feeling like this is how it's gonna be, right? But it might not be. It might not be like that. It may feel like that. It may look like that. But then again, that comes to creation. Yeah. I got the Hangman and Justice. Yeah, like, what am I supposed to do? Okay. Disengage from the outcome. Be like, well, what am I supposed to do to get this justice? Disengage from the outcome. I know that's hard. That is hard. That is difficult. I know it is to disengage from the outcome of what it's like. Sorry. One more card, Spirit. Moon. Yeah. Once you follow your intuition, you got to bring what's inside of you out. Helps you disengage from the outcome. Focusing on truly what your own heart wants. What do you need? Helps you disengage from the outcome of what others think of you. Oh my God, Pal 2. Sorry, Pal 3. I feel so much for you. But that is the advice from Spirit. Is learning what you truly want, what truly makes you happy, helps you disengage from the outcome to have the justice that you need and the integrity in yourself, and it keeps you in balance without wearing that mask. That's absolutely what it'll do for you. Wow. And I know this is going to be a journey, Pal 3. Don't think that this is going to happen overnight. It's not. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some moon cycles. It's going to take a couple moon cycles to evolve into not wanting to wear your mask anymore. You know what I got? I also got like natural hair. You know, going through a natural hair journey back in the day, 10 years ago, was something, you know, to take off your wig, to take off, you know, to not wear your perm no more. That's what this reminds me of. You know, you got to wait for your hair to grow. You cut it all off and then wait for your hair to grow back. And like, will people accept me? Like, how am I going to go to work with this little afro? That's exactly what it reminded me of. But we all have to go through the pain to get to the light. All right, Pal 3. Wow. Getting into balance. And you got the Justice card here. Well, I'm just like awing this because I know this won't be an easy journey. This won't be easy, but it's gonna be freeing, and like I said, it's gonna put you right. It's gonna put you back into balance. It's gonna put you right into balance. It's gonna help you take off the mask. So, and that's gonna be, and that's gonna be beautiful. No more have to wear a mask. So I thank you, Pal 3, for joining me for this reading, and I will see you the next one. Bye. Well, hello, Pal 4, and welcome to your reading. What does the plug want? What is Spirit trying to say? What does Spirit want for you? What messages are you trying to bring me? And the first one with this golden healing quartz is open the door. Spirit says open the door. All right, Spirit, what are we opening the door to? Let's find out. What we opening the door to? So you opening the door to the status quo. Okay. What about the status quo? We ain't no longer doing the status quo. I don't know if anybody watches, if you've ever watched Weeds Spout 4, but little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made ticky-tacky. Little boxes on the hillside, and they all look just the same. There were green ones, and the yellow ones, and the blue ones. Sorry, but that's just what came to mind. And they all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. So that's what Spirit wants you to know. Something about status quo. We're about to see. Qualities required. Leaping through the air. Wow, Spirit. These are the qualities that are required. It's for me to leap through the air. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. Wow, that's such a pretty card. Pretty energy. Leaping through the air. Well, okay, what actions? Okay, you want me to leap through the air? What else you want me to do? Intimacy. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that you are safe to allow closeness. Okay. Are you breaking the status quo of what intimacy looks like? Breaking the status quo. You're opening the door to change the status quo of intimacy. Dang, powerful. Wow. And I know I just did a Power 4, if you're interested. The full moon in Aquarius Divine's couple reading was all about fear of intimacy. It was about the fear of intimacy. And this leaping through the air, communication. Definitely. Okay. Lots of Aquarius vibes here. This Aquarius full moon, if you chose Power 4, it's going. And that's what Aquarius does. You know, they independent, but you know, they still with the group, but they independent. Wow. Breaking the status quo. So y'all, I'm gonna tell Power 4 because I got the intimacy card. When I did that reading, y'all, I got real stuck for a lot of reasons I ain't gonna say here. But it was a lot in that video I didn't even say. That is so funny that I had wrote down on my little pad here that I was like, I'm gonna say more. Maybe I'll add to the video or something, but I just didn't get around to doing it. I was just like, you know what? Let me just leave it as it is. Just let me just post it and leave it as it is. Well, let me tell Pal 4, cause Pal 4, Spirit won't lie. Let me just tell Pal 4. Okay, let me read to you my little notes here. Women, I have this book called Love and Respect, and it talks about women wanting unconditional love from a man, and then men wanting unconditional respect. I wrote down here too, because I've been, doing my research and stuff, and thinking about intimacy and, you know, the fear of it, and telling people or teaching someone how to treat you when you've already messed up. Like, being in a codependent relationship and then realizing I'm in one, and like, how do I fix it? And one of the main things with the codependent relationships is the empath and narcissist relationships is the empaths not communicating, not saying what they need to be said, letting anyone, you know, treat you a kind of way because you want their love. I don't want to get too deep into it, but after already being in that and trying to change that, like, dang, I didn't tell them how to treat me. Now I got to learn how to tell them how to treat me, which is intimacy. I wrote down old versus new. Treat others how you want to be treated. Communication is a form of intimacy. Even touch, like, and touching and massages, like, I'm gonna just tell that to Power 4 because I didn't tell it in my other video because honestly I got stuck. That one was like real deep for me. But I'm gonna tell Power 4 because this Aquarius full moon. Yeah. Y'all breaking the status quo. I feel like I'm talking so much in this one. But that was like, wow. Wow, Power 4. Sorry. Trying to get this 184. This cycle card shows a street where everything is the same, upright. This card indicates a period of little changes for you. It's advisable at this time to maintain the present energy regarding such endeavors as work, relationships, or location. There is value in allowing the momentum of your life to continue on the present path. Although the outer energy remains steady, don't lose sight of the inner work that can be precluded under the surface. The regulatories of this time actually allow you to bring more balance into your thoughts and behaviors. Now is the time to meditate, read, and socialize with people of like mind. Let yourself focus on these activities and make them a priority now. If status quo turns up at a time when you're actually going through some significant change, it's telling you to engage in personal activities that will help you maintain as much inner balance as possible. Remember, the center of your status quo is always your divine nature. Interesting. Staying the same. Staying the same. This is where I'm gonna have to get some clarifiers because I don't know if Spirit is telling you to stay the same or are we changing? I don't know what part of the cycle we're on. It could be different for everybody. The Fool. It's change. It's change. Okay. Well, you made that one clear. Wow. Leaping through the air, being the Fool, and leaping through the air, new beginnings. New beginnings. All right. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. What's stopping the closeness? Want everything to be the same? Want everything to be the same? What's stopping the closeness is how we're giving and receiving.
Mom, can I fix myself
Walking away. Walking away without all our clarity. And mental clarity, yeah, is what's stopping the intimacy. Is mental clarity. Not knowing, like, well, what I'm giving, but I'm not receiving the same thing, or I'm receiving all this stuff. You could be receiving and not giving properly. It's a cycle. Giving and receiving is a cycle. And and that cycle of giving and receiving of intimacy is gonna change. Wow. The fear of intimacy, the walking away, it's not being balanced, and that's because you don't have because we don't have all our clarity. It's because all the clarity ain't there. Wow. Dang, it's a door to open. If y'all open, if you chose Power 4, you are a brave soul. Okay? You are a brave soul who ain't afraid of nothing. I want to get close. I'm breaking the status quo. And I'm getting close. And that is what's up. Taking that leap of faith. With this food card here, too. I'm breaking the cycle of leaving without all my clarity. And I've been all Remember I was talking about telling people how to treat you when you're already in something? Wanting to leave. Realizing this giving and receiving, this relationship isn't balanced, you know? It's because you don't got all your clarity. Wow. It's because we don't have all our clarity. Because we wasn't communicating. And what we were probably communicating wasn't healthy. So it brought on a lot of hurt and pain and confusion. So we just want to walk away. Walking away from the 10 of Pentacles. We just rather walk away. Well, Power 4, you've opened up the door to figure out how not to walk away. How to fix the status quo. But still remain who you are. And to still remain what you have intact. You know? Like, why are they leaving all this? You know? You don't have to leave all that. You just got to revise it. Get some more clarity. Don't leave. Just work on more clarity of the situation. And that takes time, patience, love, understanding of yourself and others with this giving and receiving. This 5 of Wands, it wanted to come out. Yeah. Maybe you have to be a leader in the situation. Maybe you leave because you don't want to be the leader. That could be it too. Like I said, woo. Sometimes we lead. Sometimes we have to be the leader. Sometimes we're the follower. Sometimes we're the follower and sometimes we're the leader. A good example is twice as good as good advice. Be the example. That's how you break the status quo. Be the example. You ain't even have to go nowhere. We can't change other people. But if we work on changing ourselves, the energy around you will become infectious. And it will help change the mind of others. And that's intimacy. We're walking away from it with this Seven of Swords. Like, I'm mentally walking away from this. I don't trust it. I don't want to be with it. Nah, I'm out. Didn't feel safe. Felt like, let me just go instead of staying and being the brave leader soul that you are. You built, you sitting here building this legacy. You don't got to walk away from it. You leaving everything there. Why? No. Wow, Power 4. Open up the door to true happiness. Open up the door to true happiness, Power 4. Open up to your clarity. You are safe. You are loved exactly where you are. Trust that you are safe and allow closeness. Allow closeness. Okay, Power 4? And like I said, that's going to take a leap of faith here in this 3D world. But leaping through the air. Yeah, leaping through the air. Yeah, get to work and stop putting off your ideas. Stay where you are. Just work on where you are. Don't leave. That is a quality that's required. That is what's required. And the specific action is intimacy. It's intimacy. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe and close. All right, guys. Well, I thank you so much, Power 4, for joining me for this reading. And I will talk to you in the next one.